Once again, Vancouver Surge taking on Toronto Ultra. Here we go. Hey.
Winner is coming. We are here. Miles, who's your money on? Quick pick. Who you got?
Vancouver, let's get it, baby. Nah, I don't know. It's going to be a great game, though. I'm very excited to see who nades himself first. It ain't Hixie. Nades are out. And here we go. Straight into the hard point. And straight to the feed is Vancouver.
I mean, that's the big thing right off the rip. As long as you dodge all the different pre-nades that could be coming through, you're good to go. And now 0-4 in prime position for some spawn kills. And I think all of Ultra was ready for him to push out in that moment. But now it's Hixie. It's time to get calculated. Allowed to get a little bit slower and just leaves that guy in the dust. His teammates win the both gunfights. So now Vancouver Surge do everything except number 6 spawns behind him. I wouldn't have seen that coming.
Here we go. Over to Abuza, the young Belgian. Doing what we can on the hard point. It's insight to finding those big kills. Nasty back in there. A shot at a Nasty. What a 3. And that's his hard point. He'll take the next 7 seconds happily. Looking towards the new hard point as well as the entirety of the Surge roster now fighting fit, moving forward. Abuza finds his over to insight in the hard point alone.
As he is a shooter, and that is a nade that doesn't even kill 0-4. So all's well that ends well. Get that hill time and instantaneous break. Hixie in a cheeky little spot, wins the gunfight, and maybe set up the spawn trap, maybe deal with insight working the pinch. Insight not dealt with yet. Hixie finally there. Now you want to trap him in the back.
He's flying, man. I mean, look at the confidence from Vancouver to start this map off. Abuza there in the feed once again. Oh, nearly. Good shots there from Beans. Gets Ultra into the point for now. Finally, shoes on the other foot, and they're starting to get kicky. But Hixie into the point too.
Oh, there it is.
Charlie on a 5.
That was so smooth out of Hixie. You love to see it. And for the final 15 seconds as well, that is Ultra. I mean, just welcome back to maybe not a pure spawn trap, but not where they want to be long term. They get the final, granted, 5 seconds of scrap time. And in exchange, they lose all of the spawns and that rotations. Beans, he has his work cut out for him.
Outstanding production so far from Vancouver Surge, not only in the kills department, but in the scoreline as well. This hard point at a bit of a money hill chance can be extremely profitable for both teams. Who's going to get in there first and really hold on to it? It looks like Ultra for now, and finally we're seeing the kills go their way. Has not been ideal, but Hixie, he's schmooving. Look at this work from 0-4 on the other side of the map as well. Glorious start here from Surge on the map.
Oh, this is Insight maybe at his best, though. This is what he does, but just gets overwhelmed. But maybe Ultra can cut their losses. Like, yes, you don't have that rotation of P4, but you've gotten a decent chunk of time so far on this third hill. Problem is, you still want to get this final 20, and I'm looking at the mini-map. Vancouver Surge attempting to swarm. Instead, they get bodied, and I think Kleenex was just able to get across that line and block those spawns, so Vancouver Surge have dropped the ball. Momentum now in Ultra's favor.
Let's see if Ultra can run with it. They've got the legs. Here we go. 10 and 9 out of Joe. He's the one real shooter for Ultra who's keeping the boys afloat. Good work here from 0-4. In the back line, now towards the hard point. Gotta watch out for those players all around. This is such a difficult position to be in. We saw the previous series how well and truly it can come down to the line. Kleenex unable to find the pickup. Whoa, nice work out of 0-4 to stay alive for a second, but the damage is not enough and the time not purchased.
And honestly, the way the minimap was shaping up before that hill popped, honestly, Surge might want to be happy with sort of chipping away at those first 15 seconds, because I feel like Ultra's going to be a team that will be on point with this type of hold. Beans making the statement, nice and true. Another 3-piece in the lobby. Ultra get a little bit of momentum, and look at him now.
Shooting and tooting. Beautiful work out of Beans. That's a lovely 3. Kleenex from up high. Has an aims in his hand as well. Nice 2-piece. As Vancouver battle back. Now an opportunity towards the hard point. The final few moments here is you just want to get these players off it, because a lead change at this stage of the game is huge. Back over to P1 as the first set comes to a close. The first half, all Vancouver. The second half, Toronto.
Yeah, and keep in mind, that is a 10-point Ultra lead where Toronto at the start of things, or excuse me, Vancouver at the start of things doing everything perfect. Won the opening break, smashed it on P1, even broke through P2 pretty quick, but all the things going their way, to have a game this close could be problematic. 0-4. Nice flank, though, but the move's not quick enough. Insight wins the gunfight, clutch as always.
It's on Abuza now to try to hold what he can, but Joe Deceives peels him from the top side. Over to Hixie. A sneaky, sneaky Hixie. A lot of noise, waiting for the perfect time. And this is a moment that he tries to make the most of. His teammates are showing up as well. Trade's now in, and Vancouver, oh, they do what they can! Beans finds 3, but that's it. The end of the trade's complete. Can 04 hold on? Every kill he gets, a big one here. Hixie now spawning towards the new hardpoint. He might be able to go huge as well.
Oh, that's a bailout from Beans right there. That just makes everything so mixy after the fact, but Hixie, a testament to the IQ, I was going to say. We're going to see if he can pick up Beans, and Beans may be shooting ahead of himself in this moment. He's collected so many kill feeds that he thinks they're dead before he finishes them. Vancouver again over towards P2, collecting the time.
Hixie and Nasty, there we go. Beans now trying to break through the back. Hixie, you're the one man up in this position. Stun connects. Oh, that's a boozer spawning at the back line, making everything all good there for Vancouver. Surge now once again in the hard point, and a lovely bit of time ahead of them to be grabbed.
And this is finally good space as well. 04 pushed out. You got number 3, Nasty, pushed out the back to watch the flanks. Ultra, you get one good attempt to try to break this down. 04 traded, but Abuza wins his one, and those final 2 players from Ultra just stopped in their tracks. Set up too clean, capitalizing on the space 04 and team were able to get, and that is one hell of a P2. Ultra right now just being nuisances as the fight to get over towards Art. Nasty's gonna win it. Unfortunate for him, though, there's just extra bodies on the map. What could have been, but a 40-point lead now for Vancouver as P3 pops.
P3 ready to rock and roll. Let's rock and roll now over to Vancouver Surge for a listen in.
They ran through the middle. I'm on your place, come place, come. I'm in. They're definitely deep. They're playing deep. Time on the back, time. Those two spawn out. Beans. Side on me. I'm here. I give side Be left. He's in the corner. White corner now. I come from there. I'm thinking that. I'm gonna take out on that. I think Jamie pushed up Mal, by the way. Right on me, Beans on that. I'm name top. I'm trying.
Now on the break, let's dive over to Toronto Ultra and see how they hold.
Keep back door, one's absolute. Keep back door.
He spawned out.
He
spawned deep, bro.
One back, one more back door.
Yeah,
I think he's scaff door.
No, scaff door.
He is.
Back door, 4 weak back door.
Close to you.
Charlie, stand you.
Go now.
Okay, he's on.
I spawned here.
He's in gate.
Plant's dead.
That's dead. No one plants weak,
Spawning next
Charlie.
to us, I think.
Yeah, Charlie, top one top. It's okay. You hit book, maybe.
Close me, weak.
Back up. I don't see him.
No,
They're cat steps. He is cat steps.
Someone behind the house.
You want top cat, guys? Top cat.
Dead. One more lobby at me. Lobby weak. Go in.
Wait for the top dead. Weak top. Close.
I'm trying.
He's not close. He's like towards corner.
Close me, weak. Charlie. Nice to be a top track.
Close again. Left side open.
Need to something together here, guys.
I'm
gonna pinch the right, okay?
Yeah, I don't see him cat.
Tell me.
Wait.
4 connected, bro.
He's also close. They're gonna hit me out now. Really dead.
Hit across cat, one's bout.
I spawned out. Give us a second.
Yeah, one cat steps and then he goes towards close. He's
Open,
Frankie, bro. We're weak tops.
spawned out again, bro.
Cat nasty.
Yeah, cat fire and dead.
Nice, hold on.
I'm cutting.
Yeah,
Start going right.
Yeah.
Already right.
Who's the lobby?
We look for him.
Truck, Matt. Who's the truck? Climb it.
4 in lobby. Shit on.
Stunned him.
Stop Charlie. Need him.
Yeah, one's trucking me, guys. One shot.
Calm to one shot.
Still by truck, man. One shot.
Fine, dead. One more back door.
Left side.
Back door weak.
I'll get him.
Back door, nice shot.
I have a truck cross on it.
Spawned weird, bro.
Good ball.
Four, dead. One more back door, guys.
Lobby and back door.
Stunned.
Run it top.
You want top
He
cat?
is
Yes,
top
top
cat.
cat.
Yeah, weak top cat.
Our farm.
He's pushing back.
No, he's not.
I'll see him back.
Close front back of me.
Minute.
Ran at you.
I'm
What's the
out.
mid?
Top cat, bro.
Very different comms either side, Chance, but all of it pretty spicy.
Yeah, this is an incredibly interesting map. The fact that Vancouver, like, had kind of struggled the whole P4, you feel like that's a bad sign. They're slamming. I mean, outslaying like crazy. Nasty and Hixie, those guys are putting on a show.
Yeah, really big work there. Hixie, 28 and 19 with a minute in the hill as well. New hardpoint is ready. Vancouver surge in position, and they are very close indeed to the victory here in map 1. Ultra have been stunned in this Canadian coast-to-coast battle. Here we go. Hardpoint ready to rock, and Surge are in.
Yeah, they've already flipped spawns as well. 0-4 wins the crucial gunfight. And I was going to say the window of opportunity for Ultra to get back in the game is the P3, P4 chain, but now they can't get anything going. Their team killing. They're discombobulated, and Joe Deceives looking to be the bailout. He soars in to give you 2, but it is a long-term game. Ultra have such a long way to go.
Yeah, Joe don't get discombobulated. But with 20 for the win, Ultra have got to hold on magnificently. Good work, though, on the break. 25 remaining on this point. They're going to need every second of it. This is very much dire straits for them here on Vault. Next hard point on its way. Vancouver, this is a wonderful bit of scrap time to have.
It's also the perfect route coming in from 0-4 as well. They know CleanX is somewhere in the back, but 0-4 is just there to secure the new time and get into power position. So, I mean, right now, 240-162. Vancouver Surge, this is where they get it done. CleanX is going to have to pull off a miracle somehow in the back, and 0-4 shuts that door.
Game.
Vancouver Surge starting things off right.
Game. Vancouver Surge feeling great in map 1. We close up Vault for now. And the boys get to sip on that sweet victory as Ultra, much to consider after that opening map.
I mean, Vancouver Surge better than FaZe confirmed. That's all we need.
That's the way.
Just kidding. Hot takes? No. We don't do MMA math in Call of Duty. Although we definitely do. But Vancouver Surge, again, one of the biggest flaws they sort of had on that map. I feel like they were struggling to lock down P4. They gave it to Ultra 1 point. Beans is popping 3 pieces. They're getting locked out. Broken. Things are getting a little bit chippy. And then every single other hill, it was just dominant. That P1, especially on that new rotation. I mean, their opening break was clinical. P1 just absolutely dominant time and time again. You love to see a team being good at the weird things on the map.
Yeah, like the atypical is a great way to put it, but there we go. What a nice run. A quick look at the stats, and looky, 31 and 24 for Hixie. Stick that in your pipe, Benjay. He came to play fried with a 23 non-traded and a minute 7 in the hard point as well. Good looks there out of Surge.
Yeah, and that's just CleanX and Insight not really able to get too much going either, because Joe Deceives, 37 kills, kind of dominated the lobby, and 13 of those were on the objective as well. So if you're watching a player like Joe Deceives, always got to pay attention to his objective numbers as well, because he's out of control, but obviously not nearly enough on this map to stop Vancouver, who were out from blood right from the jump.
Oh yeah, and again for Hixie, it's that thing about playing your old teammates who they did let you go. They let you go for scrap. They let you go for another teammate of his. It must be nice, man. It feels good. And that is a beautiful 3-piece again. Breaking these points, 20 odd seconds to go there in the end. And again, outside of Toronto's what, Joe Deceives going absolutely wild, having a great game for himself. Nothing too spectacular from Ultra Chance. The rotations weren't ideal. They were getting broken quite a lot. Just a tough game for them. What went wrong for you in your eyes?
I honestly, every single hill. They weren't able to orchestrate and get anything together. Anytime someone like Beans or Joe Deceives was popping a 3-piece, it was sort of like a desperation. They're the last guy alive. I mean, you saw on the minimap right there, his teammates are nowhere near him. We watched Beans be the cleanup crew to pick up a 3-piece. He gets traded out, and they're losing the hill time. They were just never able to stabilize until that first P4, and then they just immediately get countered. You get Vancouver setting up towards the middle of the map on P1, and I mean, Surge just took that momentum right back. So I think an interesting moment even that we had in the listening for Vancouver. Super hype, everybody very energized, getting active, comms like crazy. They sort of all die at the same time, and everybody collectively takes a breather, hits that reset, and gets back into it. And that was an unspoken reset amongst the players on the team. So maybe that natural chem building already.
It was a moment, yeah, Blues are saying, I'm pushing out right. And then it was like, he said, yeah, I'll hit back door, da-da-da-da-da. They got it. They knew exactly what they wanted to do immediately as they were broken. Well, all that is a thing of the past now, folks. We go to red card for Search and Destroy. Now. 2 teams who we've already seen. Well, we haven't seen Vancouver play Search yet, but to watch some Toronto search and destroy, not terrible whatsoever. Going to be exciting to see how this goes. For all of us, though, first time we get to see Vancouver in action. That is going to be exciting. This is a team, to me, on paper, has a lot of good looks in S&D. We'll see if that's actually the case, though, because let's face it, sometimes the paper do lie.
Absolutely. There are a few like sort of similarities between the rosters though, right? Insight known for his clutches, but Abuza was amongst the most clutch players in the league last year. 04 is actually in like statistical categories. 04 last year, if he had just played the entire year, I think would have had more clutches than anybody else, including the likes of like Dashy that were in the mix. He didn't, or he was like had a ton of opportunities, but only playing the second half of the season. He still finished off like the 6th or 7th most clutches in the league and missed out on like 2 entire stages. So 04 also a menace in S&D. And we mentioned Joe Deceives, a great sort of objective player, able to get the bomb down. Hixie right there with him in search and destroy. He is there for the bomb plants. He wants to set up his teammates to clutch. And again, Abuza in 04, we already know they're built different in that category. So it's a nice little sort of square up matchup between these two teams. A fair few parallels that we have, but obviously on the side of Ultra, played this map yesterday against Atlanta FaZe and took care of business. So they got a CDL rep in, win its competition at the all-time high, and they came out on top. They're looking for the bounce back here.
That's only a good thing for Surge, though. You know, you get to watch that take back. You get to think about how your game's going to play out, what you want to do, and how that fits into the Ultra mold that they've already set for you. The boys are all getting ready. Looks like the fist bumps are up and about. And you know what I would say, just guessing based on where the fist bumps are going, that all of these teams are in a line formation. Occasionally we see the box set up. That can have an impact on chemistry chance. But this team absolutely in a straight line, both of them. And I think that formation is certainly helping out when it comes to the chem.
Maybe we should level up, go to like a circle or like a squared formation. Just get it a nice little synergy there.
Well, sort of the
that would be the worst, because then when you die in S&D, you can never just look at the guy's monitor next to you. So actually, side by side for sure.
No, you get the POV regardless in game, but you got the cross box, we got the straight line, the full box. Oof. Here we go, folks. Look at me.
You could put a triangle and put the smelliest person on the other side of the room.
That's unbelievable. Tip of the spear. Abuza will be leading the charge right now for Vancouver Surge as he makes his way over towards the A-bomb site. Not a lot of presence here. It's only Beans. And as Benjamin takes a round or two just to push him out of his perch. That nade, if it connects. What a nade from Abuza. First blood.
Yeah, I mean, I spent the 3 seconds of him cooking the nade thinking of the best Belgian basketball player of all time, and I got nothing, man.
I don't think there is one. That can't be a real thing. Bombs down, though, with Beans out of the equation. That leaves the top side of the map a little bit open. Here comes the rest of Ultra, though. They're going to have to creep in. Insight's taking the low road. Kleenex right through the middle, and it's Joe Deceives up top. Here we go. Abuza, the first man to discharge his weapon. The counterattack is on in 04. Oh, he takes a man with him. 3v2.
Hixie's so far out of the picture, but he's also just a distraction. Ultra know they have the pressure coming from behind them, and got to make things tough if we ever got to it. Only would have been a problem if Hixie's teammates lost their gunfights, which they absolutely do not. That is a perfect first round. No fear in their hearts, running it down that open lane, get the intel on Beans. Perfect Kobe over top, and I mean, just to follow up after that, no issues there.
Man, that's great.
Best Belgian basketball player. I got
you
nothing.
could Google it right now. Or the chat. Let us know.
True, I am at home, aren't I?
Let us know, chat. Somebody can just let us know who's the best Belgian basketball player of all time. Right now, it's Abuza with nades like that.
Axel Hervel?
Get in, son.
DJ, I can't. Oh my God, Belgian names are insane.
Don't worry about it. Round 2. Joe Deceives with the bomb now on the attack for Toronto Ultra. Will there be another first blood bomb plant win round scenario, or will we see a little bit of a change here? On board with Joe. He trims the hedges with his aims. Kleenex's Jackal rocking forward as well. Got himself a nice corner.
And they have intel on Abuza as well. Those were the shots being exchanged, but Kleenex not jumping on anything just yet. You can see Abuza. He's aware. Nice shots.
Oh, nice shots indeed. Technically a wallbang. Nasty now looking for Kleenex. Oh, they're so close. Not a lot of noise though. 35 seconds on this Abuza. You dared, son. Still a bit of a pinch set up here. Insight in the middle of nowhere. He's not been picked up. Oh, wait, there it is. 04 finds it. Back over to Kleenex now, closer towards the bomb site. Vancouver Surge are swelling. Kleenex the last man up, and Nasty's got him. 20 seconds on the bomb, and that is the retake complete. 2-0 Vancouver.
That's also just S&D prowess on display as well. Insight, we know he's an anchor. We saw him use that exact same spot yesterday against Atlanta up top. It just takes a long time to root that player out because if you're working on the flank, you still have to check 37 corners and up top and in the stands and all of these things, back eskies, in an elevator, who knows? But you have to clear it out quickly, and 0-4 had a teammate with him running it down to make that happen. And obviously, Abuza, 2 first bloods in a row. Shots like that are immaculate.
Oh, really good. 3 in a row for 0-4, 2 for Nasty. We'll see if these streaks can amount to too much more here. A-bomb site, heavy pressure on the defense for Toronto Ultra. And 0-4. Oh, he might have got a little bit of love there. But Joe deceives, he and Beans make short work of him now. Big advantage for the Ultra boys.
And he's out as well. Makes it back towards safety with his teammates, and they just have a firing squad set up over on the stage side of the map. And whether it's Beans getting that kill or someone for the follow-up, that is a 4v2, and Ultra most certainly getting on the board.
And this is that comm situation from Ultra where, yeah, Beans was in a tough spot there. A lot of info from Kleenex, not able to make much of it. It's a 3v2, Vancouver down a man. And Tobias Juhl Johnson. Can he find a big moment here towards the middle of the map? He's going to need it.
Oh my God.
I was going to say, Hixie was making a case for something special there. Great work there from Ultra.
Charlie Hixie, those are clean shots as well. Nice little slide cancel into it, but either way, bounce back is in. And I mean, from Ultra, keep in mind, you know, they lose the first map. They're able to just sort of wash that off again. Incredibly professional team, and it's what happened in their series yesterday. Lose map 1, bounce back on a red card, and try to seize the series. So they killed the momentum, well executed round, and just reading the pressure. Maybe Vancouver Surge tipped their hand in round 1. All that pressure over towards the A site. Ultra, triple stack it. Kleenex out towards the stage. Beans is switching up the spot so he doesn't get naded. Got Joe Deceives running out in front of him. So early adjustments paying off. Still, though, Vancouver Surge up 2 rounds to 1.
That cushion is slowly being de-threaded. 0-4. Oh, nice hit. Beans picks up his second on the round. A lot of noise made on that side of the map, and Vancouver have got to lick their wounds and retreat. Not giving up the A-bomb site, but bad news, boys. Bees are the party's at.
And I think you now have Hixie starting to read that, but this is going to be Hixie versus 3. Wants to get one and get out with his life if he can manage it.
Does he have a nade? Is there anything to work with here? Because that's going to be 2 tough gunfights to win. There it is, the nade. Deals the damage, no kill just yet. Insight very wounded. Delays the regen. Waiting for reinforcements to show up, but it's going to be a 3v2 at this kind of close range. There's no way Surge walk away with this.
Well, we'll see. Abuza, known for his clutches. Could be his time to shine, but Beans on the cross. Got 2 teammates looking over. Tough to break down, and that is not the start you wanted. You at least get the kill traded, but then, yeah, you're just sliding into death over towards 2 players. That's sort of like the decision teams need to make sure that they are on point about. In a man disadvantage situation or in a 2v, whatever, any given time, what site do we want to make sure that we defend? Like, what post plants are worst to sort of retake in any given situation? Because a 2v3 right there with the full setup from Ultra, I mean, that is just a nightmare to try to break back into.
Yeah, I love the idea that, all right, we're down a man, they've still got bomb. All right, let's just go to B. Let's turtle up in B, see what happens here, get a pick or 2. We have the advantage, we're in there first. We can always try to retake A. It's a little bit easier, for now anyway. 2-2, all squared up on red card. RC cars have come to play. Looks like it's going through the inside of the map. It's going through the concourse. Oh, no, it's not out by the planters. Beans, we're coming for you. And it's gone. Good work. But Abuza, he picks up on the dots and finds that first blood again.
You're too busy shooting out a little toy car. Abuza, he's out for blood.
Oh, can't get away with his life. Joe Deceives makes him pay. Hixie, he's going to be able to plant the bomb here. A little bit of a stretch. I think he was going to look over it. Yeah, Beans is going to be the man to be closest to it, but it's not going to matter. Hixie's gone. The bomb is down. And the fight is on.
3v3. This is a massive round for either of these teams to get. 1 car explosion, so much damage, no kills, and 1 less frag. 30 seconds left on the clock.
I'm not sure if he knows it was Hixie that he got the damage on, so that changes things a little bit. Nasty with a big oversight. Joe, onto the defuse. Anyone going to check this? It's on Hixie to save this moment. Gets the angle. Whoa, they don't get the bomb. 0-4. The defuse. Ultra win the round.
I'm thinking, who has the bigger brain, Joe Deceives or Hixie? In that moment, Hixie had his number until Joe Deceives brought some backup by the name of Benjamin Beans. Perfect play call, and these are the types of things that you're gonna have to do to get these retakes. Cheeky little strats, small little ideas to play with in 04, a split second away from getting that done. Joe Deceives, a menace.
What a fantastic round. You see that smirk from Beans at the end. Like, yeah, I know I got you. He was brought down a fraction of a second later as well. Really, really brilliant moment from both teams there. But just enough to give Ultra the lead. Here we go. It's a headbutt in the concourse. 04 starts it off. Immediate trades. Lovely work out of Insight over a nasty down range. There's nobody home.
And now you have all your bases covered on the defensive end. Nasty just gets to play for information, swing back and forth. And maybe a little bit more concerned about the B pressure, but Abuza posted up, it looks like underneath this stage. And then Hixie, I mean, again, 17 different cruddy angles you can play in that B bomb site. So it's a perfect defensive setup. And Ultra right now, they're waiting for somebody to make a mistake, but Vancouver is not taking that bait.
Abuza lying in wait underneath the stage. Eyes on A. A little bit of noise here as well. You should be able to hear the occasional player movement. Here comes Joe. Ian Beans, eyes on the prize. A bomb site is what they want. 25 on the clock.
He's heard nothing yet, so he has no help. It is Abuza by himself in between two players.
Zero visibility as well. Here we go. Joe doesn't check it. Eyes on one. Oh, this is going to be a one and done. Wait a minute. Abuza gets away with his life. The prone. Beans with a trade. The clock
Look at the time.
Insight's got to get in there quick. He's trying to get involved. ASAP. Doesn't have the time. Gets the bomb, but a little too late. And Abuza, by the hairs on his chinny chin, manages to catch the kill. Beans unable to save it.
And that's hide and seek world champion right there. Never got found. Just the awkwardness of like whoever's planning the bomb just knowing that he's safe because his teammate is standing 5 feet behind him, and then it feels like your teammate that's 5 feet behind you is the one shooting you. Just a moment of confusion, but again, it's like these small ideas, the cheeky strats. If you have to be spread so thin on the defensive end because of how big this map is, you have to have these little ideas of what kind of plays can you make. And Abuza, again, I mean, hide and seek world champ, but gets the job done.
We always check for monsters under the bed. You have to check for Belgians under the stage as well. Nice nades, nice kills out of Hixie, Kleenex, my God. All down to Abuza, 1v2.
I just saw how depressed 04 looked in his player cam. So whatever happened to him, not ideal, and whatever is about to happen to Abuza, incredibly clutch all of last year, but they know exactly where he is.
Oh man, Kleenex, he may have had the cheap seats there, but he had a perfect view of Abuza. What a win, and what a bounce back round from Ultra. The sort of scalpel precision of the previous round and how magical that victory had to be for this one to be such an aggressive headbutt. The two sides of Call of Duty S&D.
Cheap seats, that's a great view. I'm not gonna lie,
brother.
that field is huge.
Brother.
Shout out to the Warzone POI. Is that what it is?
I don't know. I've heard all sorts of stuff. I could not tell you.
I'm terrible with acronyms.
Here we go.
Actually,
Ultra.
initialism.
Ultra. A round up against Vancouver, who are having a wonderful time here on red card as well. Kleenex waiting patiently, and patience pays off. He nearly gets clapped, but it's fine. A little bit of a nade to push back anyone there by the other hedges, and now he's trying to buy a bit of space over by the A side of the map. Big man advantage and a fast rotation to B. Good news, though. Your boy Hixie's here.
I was about to say, the nuisance, yep, and finds the timing as well. Does not make the read of the players behind him, but he's already done his job. But still awkwardness in this moment. Got to go recollect that bomb, trying to get it down. Players in the middle of the map. Nasty on the hunt. This is just an intelligence game right now being played, and in a 2 versus 2, Abuza and Nasty with AR is going to have to retake this B-bomb site.
Oh dear. I wonder if they picked up a jackal along the way. That's what you're hoping for at this point in time, but... Oh, a gift! Kleenex says nope. Takes his 5th kill in a row. Now Nasty 1v2.
And this is just the worst two players to have to clutch against. They know exactly how the other plays.
Oh, it was the final round in his magazine. And it cost him. Insight there for the pickup. Nasty did everything he could, but that is Ultra in a magnificent place. Red card going their way.
And execution on the first blood as well, pretty on point. I think 04 probably just gets baited by a little bit of intel. Someone gets tagged up one shot, he hits the go button, and I think it was just a cheeky Kleenex waiting on the steps. So very calculated in that play, and red card continues to be a shining light in S&D for Ultra. Game's not over though.
Far from it.
The round, yeah, Vancouver gonna fight.
RC's out. Kleenex is now on the prowl. The stun check on the door there from Insight. You can shoot them open in this game, but that means red dots. Here comes the RC. Anyone for the kill? Everyone's panicking a little bit. As Insight manages to get his. Oof. Nade connects. Those boys are hurt. Kleenex trying to pick up the flank. The battle continues here. Joe deceives in the feed. And that's the game. Ultra. Red card goes their way. Surge left in the dust.
And Joe Deceives getting an extra couple kills that'll help the stat line at the end of the game, but he was just gifted some absolute freebies. Iron defense there on that B hit. You got oh so close, but an RC car and Insight a little bit too strong to be able to bully through. And I mean, this is how Ultra Series went yesterday. They lost the map one, had a little bounce back, and apparently the only control map being played in the CDL is going to be Vault, so we've seen them with the repetition on that map as well. Ultra, we know, is a fearsome force, but in the respawn, Vancouver looks super solid for the map number one. You know they're going to take it to them.
Always do. Well, GG's. There's a stat screen. Not a bad look from Hixie with the damage there, but it's Beans and Insight, man. Huge work out of those two. And again, a 6-3. Ultra continue to be the red card S&D demons.
This is just, I mean, the map play is different from Moscow, obviously, but it feels like sort of that Ultra special of like, if you just give them a full spread, a lot of different sort of opportunities and lanes to play with, different ideas. It's just little tweaks on ideas. The SMG is like to run it down through the hedges and try to get that first blood on a player weak. Let's put a guy in the steps and just bait them into it. High IQ plays, very consistent. Love the bomb hops coming out from Joe Deceives with the coverage as well. Guys will snap into position on point in the game mode, and again, looking good. Series is all tied up.
All tied up, 1-1, and it's kills that pays the bills here in S&D for the Toronto boys. With that being said, though, go to the desk.
2 games down. Let's break down the search and destroy. Ali Cat and Nameless here at the desk. Ali, I want to start with you in the search. What did you learn by watching Vancouver's first search and destroy?
They kind of beat themselves a little bit. It was back and forth when they were on offense making huge pushes towards the A site, and that was working in their favor, even after Toronto had an abysmal round number 6 where they fumbled in timing, couldn't get the bomb down, and end up tying things up. But then they start trying to bang out B, and Toronto's ready for it. That allows Kleenex to go on a spree, and then they answer with a B attack of their own. Kleenex gets another 2, goes on a spree, gets 5, and then leads them to a picture-perfect final round in that search and destroy. I feel like, unfortunately, Vancouver beat themselves just a little bit.
Yeah, it was the sneak defuse that happened. I mean, they had a great round. RC car comes in, Abuza pushes up, get the first blood, get bombed down, then Joe Deceives ends up sneak defusing, ninjing. Yeah. Like, you can't let that happen. You got to plant the bomb for the window and play around it. And then, unfortunately, after that round, you lose 6-3, right? So Toronto looked good in search.
Diffusing on your back, something new in Black Ops 6. Well done, Joe Deceives. Toronto evens things up at 1 apiece. But let's go back to the hard point. Let's draw some conclusions. Nameless, what do you got for us tonight?
Yeah, drawing conclusions. Let's talk about this Vault Hardpoint, and let's talk about the money hill on this map. It's on rotation, though, towards P1. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. So Joe Deceives is slamming them. He's finding kill after kill after kill. And you see all the Toronto guys, they're spawning over here, right? So they're assuming everybody's going to spawn here, but they fail to recognize that in Call of Duty and in this game, when there's under 10 seconds left on the hill, as you guys can see, when it gets down to under 10 seconds, if the outspawn is available, looking at your minimap, somebody can spawn there. So what happens is Nasty dies as Joe Deceives is slamming them, and Nasty spawns all the way out, right? Under 10 seconds. Mind you, he spawns all the way out. So what does he do? He recognizes this and he just stays in this area. And what happens is all the players leave. They start to push out and leave that time to force the Toronto Ultra players to spawn in the back. And what you're going to notice here is basically flawless execution. Nasty recognizing that he got the back spawn, Toronto not, and then Toronto spawning all the way over here in these buildings and trying to push over towards time, where they end up losing the rotation and losing that hill in the majority of the time, which was a turning point in this map.
And I think for me, like, Hixie doing that kind of shows exactly what we were talking about for Vancouver Surge, that the addition of Nasty doing that, Hixie and Nasty, is because most of the time they're going to make the right play. There are always going to be smarter players on the map. So I think I see exactly what Rainbow Ray was trying to do with this team.
Hixie game number 1 came out hot and heavy. Returns back to the CDL. Can he keep up the slaying ways in the respawns? Nameless, I want to come to you on this. What does Hixie's role look like in the current Vancouver Surge? I know you've only seen one hard point from him.
Yeah, no, he made some massive plays. I mean, there was one time he went over towards the building right next to P4, just stayed alive forever, just taking his time. But when he needs to turn it on and play aggressive, he was doing so. Even in the green room, you said it, Chris, you're like, I don't remember Hixie being this fast. I'm like, well, he's changed his gameplay a little bit to match the pace of 04. And so far, so good. That hard point looked great.
Incredible stuff so far. We're knotted up once again. We have game 3 loading up, but before that, take a look at Toronto Ultra. It's the CDL.
Another ridiculously hard intro video. Congratulations, Ultra. You've done it again. I don't think anyone's let it down. Everyone's gone real good this season. I'm proud, everyone. I'm very proud. Haven't even seen them all yet. Oh, my goodness. We've got a great match to finish the off as well. But we're not there yet, folks. We've got to play ourselves another Vault Control. Who would have thought it? Let's go, Judd.
Look, if we don't have the pre-nades down at this point, like, what are we even doing? Like, everybody watching has to be aware of any given strat. If you want to spawn kill on offense, your entire goal is to get inside of Art. If you're playing up top, you can look towards the back door and help your teammates out, but you can also pick a corner, any corner, and just play for the kills, force the spawn outs. On the flip side, you can also spawn trap, but there's a lot of underground control as well. That down low vault is just the access point. Hopefully we see some good stuff. Maybe a good B hit off the rip, but clearly not from this team right now.
Not from this team right now. It looks like a little bit of A, a little bit of to the left, a little bit to the right, a little bit of that nade action. There we go, the opening. Once again, explosive, especially here on Vault. And the control point now being captured. The A zone is where we're going right now, and Vancouver have got bodies, but there are many more Toronto players there as well. Beans, that's a ridiculous second. That's his 4th in a row. Benjamin, what a start.
Yeah, he was 1 HP, so that player was like, he's not going to chow me. No, it's Beans. He will absolutely chow, and if you're going to flank against Ultra, it's going to get red and cleaned up by Kleenex. Nice little 2-piece in the feed, and Beans found the route. He has made it through his opportunity to block the spawns, but his teammates fighting on the A zone haven't captured it just yet. Inside around the point gets his 2nd in the feed, but they get wiped out, so Beans maybe a little bit too early on the jump to get in that position.
Again, the thought's there, but it just comes down to the execution. Can your 2 teammates you've left behind take on nearly all 4 members of Surge? The answer was not this time, but you're back in there. An opportunity to close out. Beans has been identified, and he has been dealt with. Nasty gets the job done. Oh my, 1 player left. Hixie, oh, he does get brought down. Kleenex is still in a position here to keep the capture going, so it's not over yet. 04, the rest of Vancouver are here. Off the point, a goal line save on the zone, and my God, 04, what a run.
Yeah, and Vancouver just handled that situation perfectly. Ultra bit off just a little bit more than they could chew. You get beans out of your spawn and you save the A point. That play and sequence right there might have just won them this round, but obviously a little bit of time to fight. Ultra might only have 30 seconds, but 2 ticks of progress. They're still knocking on the door.
Yeah, we're close. 25 seconds now. Pixie's doing laps. Nasty down low, cleaned up. It's Joe finding kills on the point, and finally a sigh of relief. And a minute to play as A is gone.
Yeah, Hixie maybe trying to really think long term and doesn't actually get traded out. He gets away with his life. So if he's in this gold position right now, spawning these players out towards P2 Ultra, are they going to elect to attempt to deal with them sooner rather than later? Insights being left maybe to deal with them, or they're full speed ahead trying to get to this B zone.
And thus he's been, well, truly pushed back. He's got to get back up there to help out, but Abuza manages to thread the needle. Lovely timing. He's got a lot of problems here, though. Players all around him. There's the stun check. Perfect work. Oh my goodness, no way. No! Abuza. That shouldn't happen. 45 on the clock.
Yeah, and here's the thorn in their side, by the way. The reason Ultra were so uncomfortable in their approach towards B, didn't know what to do about Hixie, and by the time you clean it up, 04 is just filled in the slot. Easy cleanup kills, and now again, Ultra just gonna know, man, if we go to this B zone, we're gonna get shot from every direction.
Yeah, we're on the wrong end of the stick here. Last lives now for Ultra. CleanX, though, battles his way through. He's got the power position. Beans finds a window. And now you're on the zone. Can 04 get him off? No, we can't. It's 3 lives to 6.
And you play for the kills here. You let CleanX up top, you play for the kills, get one wipe, and then everybody dives on the zone.
This is very doable. 5 lives now for Vancouver. A careful moment. Pick at least one player off. Yeah, Hixie's gone on the rappable raps. That boy has found them both. There we go. Vancouver Surge close out the first.
Yeah, just the guarantee towards the end. I think Joe deceives. Granted, 3v7, impossible situation, not easy to pull off at all, but I think you have to maybe post up on those outer palms, be ready for a flank, and just trust your teammate. Like, someone's going to have to get a 2-piece at some point, but either way, it was shortly after this best play that actually Ultra sort of dropped the ball just a little bit, jumped on the spawn trap a little bit too soon before that A zone was secured, and it was by the thinnest of margins, but Vancouver deliver.
Oh, that's been the name of the game this entire series, is thin margins. Very, very close. Exciting moments in these search and destroy rounds. Vancouver with some standout moments in the hard point. We'll find out what Ultra are made of now on defense in the control. Over to B we go. Vancouver. They're on the expressway to the respawn screen. Unlucky, lads. That's a tough one. Hixie still on the capture. Oh, no way. Doesn't get it. Joe Deceives is there for it. The swarm of Ultra now moves from B to A.
Yeah, nice little bounce back. I love that B play personally, of like going through hole towards Secret. The one problem though, Joe Deceives expose it, is that double door flank. The guy you leave back bold doesn't quite have it, and well, now we've just descended into chaos. You have Ultra players all over the place. Hixie wins a big gunfight just to stay up and keep some degree of pressure on the map, but Vancouver right now, I mean, we got a top half, bottom half thing going on. This is diabolical.
This is a lot, mate. This is a lot. Free and open zone for now for Hixie to just walk into. Coverage. No need. He's got it himself. Any more? Whoa, this is awkward. Able to get a little bit of that zone progress down as well. So good work there from Ultra. CleanX going to be the man to get rid of the B capture. Oh, until he dies. 04, you got no idea. Bloke just spawned right in front of you, mate. Like literally 10 meters. That's not even him. It's somebody else. Absolute madness. 04 times it though, manages to get at least one. Oh, and his teammates pick up the other. So the A zone is now in real trouble. 1 second gone.
And somehow we've gone from that mini map where Vancouver was effectively flipping the spawn for a second. Now they're making progress on A. Hallway though is going to be open. Players roaming up top. Number 5 Beans trying to make that impact, but he gets dealt with. It is nothing but Jackal players inside of A. Triple stat gets it done and a life advantage. Vancouver in a pretty sweet spot.
Look great. Can they transition as cleanly as some of the other teams have been able to go from A to B? Oh, that's nice from 04. Drives through Beans. CleanX finally puts up the defense. And now a slow moment for both teams to reposition. Can Ultra find their footing here?
Well, Nasty is, he slipped the net, so he's going to be forcing the spawn out, but you see the kill feed. Ultra players are winning the gunfights. And as soon as that player spawned out from Ultra, by the way, they turned their attention immediately towards Art. So instantaneous recognition from Ultra. Nasty. His days might be numbered, but he's still doing his job. He's got Hixie to the point, and Hixie wins the gunfight.
Wins the big fight. Kleenex is now being suppressed, and Nasty. Oh, the timing on the reload. There you go. That's tough. Unfortunate moment for him, but Kleenex now gets the top spot back, but the 2 ticks are there. Joe Deceives sent in to finish up the damage. Second segment. Can they get him off the contest? Oh, and a bit of work here from Ultra. Joe dancing around with 04. 04 and Nasty win another fight. Back onto the point. Insight with 2. Insight with 3. Can he get all 4? Keep the capture going. There it is. Surge. A mighty effort brought to its knees.
All right, no one's decapped that just yet. If you get one player on it, that's maybe 3 or 4 seconds before it falls. And there you go. Beans maybe sneaking over to try to get it off, or they're just playing the kill. 7v4. Vancouver, not a ton of presence on the map either.
Jackals barking at one another on the approach towards B. And Beans, oh man, he gets in and he slides the stairs. The boost is there for the kill. Final 15 seconds. Joe the low man on the ground. Insight with the coverage from behind. 10 on the clock. Trying to get towards the point is Kleenex and Insight with the kills. That's a big win, Ultra. Oh, boys, you pulled it from the absolute depths. That 3-piece from Insight was insane.
Yeah, the thinnest of margins. I'm assuming that'd be the best place. So we might be able to get a second look.
Oh, yes.
I think 04 maybe in finesse. I don't know if that's an auto mantle, if he's looking for the spawn kill, but ends up giving Inside a freebie. Laser beams the second guy, and unfortunately, again, thin margins, small little mistakes like that, or maybe unfortunate mishaps. Ultra capitalized, but barely.
Oh. I know I was being a little facetious about it being another Vault Control, but they're always pretty good. These maps are really fun. What can I say? Other than round 3.
Nice. That's damage. Easy kills. So many shoulders.
Hixie.
Not easy kills. Hixie's moving.
Man, he is so slick. Sliding through. He's still alive. He is out. That was sweet, man. That was that watermelon sugar as he's now on the flank. The capture, though, real fast.
I was about to say, he still got cleaned up. Ultra, it might have been good moves, but their comms are even better. So that is 2 ticks of progress. They read the flank through the hallway as well, and that is an easy A capture off the rip.
Yeah, 3-man stack. That is gone. See you later, boys. All right, plenty of lives, loads of time. You do have to worry about a boozer, though. He's behind you. Dealt with. Well played Insight. He is so close to the Hellstorm on the 7 spree. Kills don't necessarily matter too much. It's more about the points. Ew, can he get it? That's a little bit of help. Maybe the assist got him over the edge. We'll see, though. We'll check back in on that later. Here comes Hixie. And he's driving forward, hoping to catch at least 1 or 2 out. Oh, and it's a shot punch from Hixie, who somehow stays alive in the back.
And now he's on gold. He's having a battle. That's a distant fight against Beans, and he's just lived in this spot. He has 3 players surrounding him, and he even gets one. It takes him to the great Hixie. Gonna give you 2. Could you ask for anything more?
He just does it all. He does it all, whatever you need. That being said, Ultra have fought their way out, Charles.
I mean, yeah, but still a decent ways to go. Inside, by the way, does have the observers for that one and the extra kills. Problem is, this is sort of a tricky situation. I don't know exactly when you want to call it in.
You could be looking at a wave of kills at the very least. I mean, you could definitely park that bad boy in through the top window. See how we go, though. It's Nasty. He's putting in work in the feed. Ultra again dancing around. Hixie once again always found behind his opponents. Really nice stuff. Off spawn, gets the big spot. He has seen Insight. He knows he's around here somewhere, so we'll see that battle play out in a moment. In the meantime, it's a classic. Insight may be behind enemy lines, but his teammates are all dead.
Yeah, he didn't even block the spawn either, so Nasty wins the big gunfight in our teammates spawn up right behind him. So Ultra are here, so close to this B zone. In fact, Kleenex is just standing on it, but whether it be Hixie or Abuza, Vancouver constantly have someone back gold, and not a fun situation where you're having to just chow out in the open of player top Art. Vancouver just on point with the game plan as expected. And until you kill Abuza, you're just in for a tough time.
take care of Hixie as well. Joe's on it. Good work out of inside there. He finds it as well. Final moments here on the round. And you're about to see Vancouver Surge take the lead. Yeah. That's the life count hurting. 0.9. And there we go. Vancouver up in control.
Yeah, and you see their big idea on defense. It is just get into gold. So same idea as like the flip side. You just want to force that spawn as far away from the zone as possible by the time. But it's even better to be in gold because you can just sit there, lay down. You don't have to chow anything. It's so tough to actually get rid of that player. And I don't know how many different players on Ultra we've seen getting killed just because they're concerned about a player being in that area. So Vancouver, again, on a game plan front, as expected, they know what they're doing.
I feel like both teams really know what they're doing. I mean, again, Vault Control, everyone knows what they're doing. It really
not everybody.
Yo, that's fair. That's fair. Sorry, my bad. First series of the day. I saw it. Hardpoint Vancouver. What's in store for us this round? Double nades. You got the tickles. Kleenex ain't laughing, though. Oh, nearly with Hixie. Trades are complete. Vancouver in.
Slappage around these pillars, man. Yeah, it's just you got to be turned.
Welcome to Omni Movement, boys and girls. This is where it all happens. It's Black Ops 6 in a nutshell. For sprinting after inside gets it. Love that. Now you're gonna go back over towards the point. His teammates doing what they can. A little bit of crossfire, unfortunate timing there. The Beans is able to pick it up, and Abuza just causing a little bit of uncertainty for the boys here. Dives in that B zone, pulls Insight out of that top position. Oh, but good news. Lots of fights being won in the middle of the map. Back to the jostle of control we have for A.
Nasty's just trying to turn some heads. He got spotted by Inside, who there for the cleanup kills. Nasty's headset works, and yeah, delivers him an extra kill. How about that? For a nice little listen. And Hixie, the last man standing, wins the big one against Beans to buy you the pressure.
Exactly what he does. And again, unless my eyes deceive me, Nasty has a Hellstorm as well. We'll see how you can use it on an attacking round. 0-4, a Hellstorm in his own right. Nasty on the perfect pinch. Howdy doody, another two-piece. 27 seconds on the clock. A lot of members here for Vancouver on the inside. They have to hold this. We need that capture to come through.
Yeah, credit to Nasty as well. He started off like 4 and 12, so whenever he found the time, I'm assuming top art to get that cruise missile, he had a nice little bounce back, so the mental was strong.
Mental indeed. Oh, Kleenex, good work. Two-piece for him. The B zone, slow cap. 0-4 on the tactical retreat once again. You need the numbers. You can't get it all done on your own. Simply impossible. No trophies either.
I'm still so interested to see when these players are going to elect to use the cruise missile. You want to try to burn it. Well, I mean, obviously you want to try to burn it on Insight as quickly as possible, but you save it for the round 5. You prefer it on offense or defense? Is it just a desperation? Get him off the B zone if you got nothing left in the tank. And this might be the moment. Everybody just died. Here's that desperation effort.
Let's loose the Sidewinders. They don't connect. Nasty lands his! Nasty finds 2! Oh my goodness, the counter Hellstorm! Is it enough to buy some space and actually get forward though? Insight's still alive up top. Suppressing fire now from Nasty, trying to get it on towards the B zone.
They have to wait as well. You gotta wait for Hixie to go on this pinch. Ultra have not read this at all. It's the perfect play.
Oh, through the smoke now that it clears. Charlie Hixie finds his first, draws the aggression, surge through the front. They're on the point. First segment gone. Hixie still being a nuisance. Beans takes care of business. Can Hixie stay alive? He can. No lines left, Toronto.
You gotta just get the kills. 20 seconds left, but you're not getting the kills. The ARs, the iron defense. Get the right class, 04. Get the aims.
He's got the aims. But they've got the time, though. 10 seconds. Aggro drawn. Anyone able to get on the point? Here comes the hit. 7 seconds in. Nasty's there. 2 lives left for Ultra. They're pushing for the point. Hixie dancing. Anyone there to help him? Yes. The last man alive. Kleenex. It's done. Vancouver have pulled it out through sheer force of will. A Hellstorm certainly helped as well. But they win the control.
Oh, and that's just such a big game for the momentum in the series as well. I mean, that like diabolical cruise missile combo there. Insight forced to use his out of desperation, and all of Vancouver went, well, we can just hang out inside. Yes, we're slowed down, but no big deal. And then Nasty out of nowhere just got the 2 as well. So I think, I mean, Hixie and 04, I think were lighting up the kill feed the entire time there for Vancouver. But the fact that Nasty started off so poorly, like triple negative, not getting anything going, and ends up earning a cruise missile to help you win the game, that is impressive resolve through and through for that Vancouver roster. But obviously you want to tip it to 04. I mean, Abuza, that damage number is also pretty incredible. That is one hell of a vault control.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of work. We're starting to get our averages here in Black Ops 6. 4K, you had a big game. 4K damage was a big one. 23 non-traded, 27 overall. EKIA would have been pretty heavy there. Nice. Absolutely love that. Good stuff out of Vancouver. Great stuff out of Ultra as well. That map had it all, folks. Vault control. Another one bites the dust. Whew. Chance, I take it back. I do enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Check these highlights out.
Yeah, it's an absolutely fun match. It's the fact that both on offense and defense, you get consistent opportunities to win in like sort of different ways. Obviously, you do it by kills, you do it by the objectives, but the map does have a lot of different like flavor to it. It's just the fact that we have seen 7 in a row. 8 in a row, something like that. Like, I believe just hates protocol for whatever reason.
This is the 7th in a row. Yes, exactly. It's tough, man. This was Hixie's spree. Man, he really put the work in, and it was Beans who managed to take care of business here with that last bit of bullet through the wall there. Man, that was some run. Hixie is such an annoying player to deal with. Really, really impressive stuff here for Vancouver. Just gives the boys so much space in the map. A lot of options, especially when he's drawing aggression, when he's creating problems, he's picking up pinches. Great, great stuff all around. And that was another great, lovely, exciting, wonderful game of control there on Vault. Everyone firing, man. It's been a lovely series so far.
Yeah, and I think that's definitely going to be a map that Toronto Ultra end up learning from as well. Joe Deceive struggling to get things going, but saw him in the player cams after, had a smile on his face, just talking to Beans about exactly what was going down. So Ultra will try to recalculate, but a great look there for Vancouver. And again, the idea very consistent on the defensive end, whether it be Hixie or Abuza, get someone into gold. You're just playing a very steady and consistent game. And again, sticking to the game plan, it just makes the job easier for all of your teammates. And Vancouver, maybe looking for a little bit of an upset in this series. The Canadian battle that we newly find will get settled on protocol.
Indeedy. Well, it's the double dose of protocol to end our series here, and it could end here. You're not wrong, mate. If Vancouver pick up the dub here, that is, as far as we're concerned, an upset, folks. Nufi, my mate on Twitter, calls it the War for the North. Everyone suggest your best names for this Canadian clash, the classic Canadian game of COD. We'll work on that. We're going to workshop the living life out of this. Almost said the S word. We're not going to do that, though, folks. We are going to say Protocol is up next, Hardpoint. And, of course, if we do go to Game 5 for Ultra, it is going to be a Protocol S&D as well. Chance, thoughts, feels about this one coming up? Are we dressing towards Vancouver?
It's Ultra's map pick, so they're going to be happier to see it. I don't even know what dressing means entirely, so you lost me on that one. But Ultra's map pick on Protocol. We saw him yesterday on it against FaZe. I'll say FaZe looked really good on Protocol. Real good. I think Toronto just really had a slow start against them. There was a lot of issues that were having Simp consistently going on these flanks, and Simp did it in 3 different ways. Took the zipline route once, hit straight through the mid double doors one time, and then just went all the way around the map for multiple flanks to break down P1. But I just think Ultra sort of got handed that experience of like, okay, if we just dodge these like few little sort of kinks in the game plan, we'll be good to go. And they're still happy and confident on this map. Of course, that being said, never seen Vancouver on it, have no idea what to expect. Abu's been piecing the entire time, and I just know there's 5 windows, a bunch of power positions you can get control of. He might be a player that wants to feast.
Again, a team like Vancouver on paper, a map like this seems to really sit well with them. A lot of opportunity for flanks, big brain plays, nice timings, power positions galore. So your shooters will shoot, and your nerdy flankers will flank. Here we go. A massive opportunity for Vancouver to upset the series and walk away with a 3-1 over their Canadian cousins, their rivals for the season, possibly. And now we go into the first point.
Ooh, and that is Ultra again. They started slow yesterday, and they have made amends. Much better opening break. Perfect, clean 4 down. You get Kleenex in the zip line, and this is already just a very difficult spawn trap to try and get out of. Maybe good news for Surge. At least no one on Ultra's in the time just yet.
You know what, yeah, I mean, it's fine. Get in there, Vancouver. Insight's coming for the kill. Toe with Nasty. Nice work there with a Strider. Nasty
Fell off the map.
Got it. Weird one. Real weird one. Nice work out of Kleenex here up close and personal. Can he start to heat up? Love this angle. Kleenex. Oh, nearly. Good shots out of Nasty. Big pickups from Beans. Any more here? The time at P1 for Ultra has been very good so far.
Oh, 04 wins a huge one. I was going to say, Ultra win that. It's all guns forward. 04 slams them. And now Vancouver have an opportunity to get right back in this game, try to keep these players at bay. They win the big gunfight on the flank as well. That front pressure, 04 does get dealt with. Ultra get stabilized, get the extra kills. That is all 4 down and hill time collected. Firmly in control of this map.
04 making his way up towards that point. He's managed to sneak through pretty well. Will he check this position from inside? Yeah, great timing. Kleenex up next. Shots are there. Whoa, what a pick up at the flank. Nice work, 04. Can he get Kleenex as well? That would be sensational. His boys are in the time, but Kleenex is still at large.
And Kleenex just, I mean, there's no getting past this. This is an incredibly difficult gunfight to win. Finally goes from inner lighthouse rather than outer, and Kleenex had that timing down pat. It's going to be, what, a 20-point lead right now from Ultra going in towards Zoo, and Hixie was unfortunately left 1 shot and back spawn, so Ultra get the spawns for this P3. Another thing they struggled with against Atlanta FaZe, and maybe another thing that Nasty will just take from them. Unfortunately, Nasty actually gets to the back spawns, doesn't block, so it's going to be a little bit chaotic, but Insight, the man to deal with the chaos. Easy reads, nice 2-piece, everything's under control.
Yeah, perfect work. Nasty was trying to make something happen there, but simply surrounded by Ultra members. There goes Kleenex, right into the jaws of Hixie. Can Hixie now make entry to lockers? Abusa's there, wins. Abusa up next, no, Beans. From threshold to threshold, finds another on the door. Can he get the third? Nearly. Whoa, 04 Kleenex. Something spilled very slippery on the floor there because these boys are sliding all over that point.
Foot race. This is the foot race time, though. Everybody go low. Everybody go low and get blendered by Joe Deceives. Meet your maker, and congratulations on winning it and making it to the money hill. Let's see. This is a 50-point lead currently from Ultra. This might turn into a full 60.
What a life from Joe Deceives. And a big old hold now for Toronto Ultra. Their lead going forward with Game 5 on horizon. They do not want to leave the match today. Losers. Down through spiral. Into Insight. Gunning. Grinning. Finding kills as they drop into it. It's just a writing on the wall for this point. Chalk it, lads. Go next.
I mean, yeah, what's the strat here? You even get red on the spawn, so you're thinking maybe the splits will sort of pay off for you, but Ultra are just on top of everything. A little bit of contest time down low, so that's not a perfect full 60 miles. It's only 58.
Actually, it's only 58, but good God, it felt like 200. That was a savage hold. Ultra. Kleenex has got himself a hellstorm. I mean, really. Tobias, really, absolutely slaying. 128 and climbing to the 29 of Vancouver Surge. I mean, they're such a strong team, but like, once you start getting bodied on protocol, it is really tough to come back.
Yeah, and it's also that sort of moment on P3 because the timing is never consistent. We can talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll get that later.
Insight's loving some cruise missiles, man.
Insight's got one. Kleenex has got one. Insight might love them, but they don't love him. That's a one-sided relationship if we've seen one. As of yet, plenty of time to turn that around. Force free though still. Makes it a 5. Abusa was not up for looking down that corridor. And on the spawners now. Oh, Jamie Craven. He finds another. And that's that side of the map now safe for him.
Jackal just so easy to use, man.
All right.
I look at it. It's guaranteed. Well, actually, talk about things that are easy to do. If you're having the knife holding that, that's unstoppable.
04 really wanted that one. He sent it out of the window after the knife kill. He slashed up my boy. I'm going to send it. Ultra, they are certainly having a good time here on Protocol. This is particularly ugly. 19-8 for Kleenex. He has returned. The Great Dane is putting it all on the line here. Contest. Vancouver are in. Joe Deceives, he's out.
That's okay. If you're looking for anything, that's going to be the start. But as it stands right now, I mean, every player on Vancouver, when they're pulling up a scoreboard, they're seeing that they're negative with EKIA. They're feeling the heat.
Yeah, you're feeling something. They're feeling the heat in what Ultra Ice on Twitter is calling the Cold War. Could be going with that all season long. I don't hate that. The Cold War, folks. Ultra sub-zero right now. Ice in their veins, as we say. Vancouver's going to get a little bit of this scrap time, but very much consolation. Rotation's well done, and Ultra, they are there.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Vancouver, the back spawns should be under lock and key for the side of Ultra. I think the most important moment on this map is when this hill starts to wind down. It's that final hit, and then both teams just hit the go button on the foot race to get down low. And maybe Vancouver an opportunity, right? Getting some of the kills, they got the back spawns, and if you win this section, again, when there's like 15, 20 seconds left on this hill, it is just a dead sprint to try to get control down low, but they need the first hold.
Yeah, Vancouver holding. You've still got bodies. There's a couple of players still to deal with. Front door, 2. Kleenex on the backside as well. And Insight, deep by the SAM site. He'll be in there in a moment. Here comes the next hit. Nice timing, though. Ultra been cut down. Hit Nasty's got to go big here. Finds one. No more in the tank. However, 20 seconds done. Down and out. A booze has gone down low. Here's Joe. Surely he doesn't get another 3-piece. Surely not a chance. No.
Well, that's huge just to be able to take down one. Yeah, now big doors open. An opportunity for Kleenex maybe to get some timing sliding in. No trophies out as well. So this is that sort of scattered battle, and Ultra swarmed all over it. They knew they were getting there late. They had the extra bodies out towards big door, and now Hixie, the last man to hunt on the back. Kleenex got it, line him up, send him through the funnel.
They're so good at this. Ultra, it's Joe, and he is the master of down low. It is Hades, and he is the devil on Protocol.
That is just absurd work. And again, just the fact that he was the only one going down spiral, his teammates knew that they were gonna like sort of lose the foot race. Let's go through big door, because that's where you actually want to break from. Everything there calculated and perfect from Ultra. And I mean, now Vancouver just sliding into absolute blenders. And you just know Ultra gonna be on point, gonna get those trades, and they have just accrued a gargantuan lead.
So tough to come back on Protocol. I've turned it to Muckle Cake. 25 and 17. Now Kleenex there. Let's slow everything right down. Master Bruce. 2:29. Is this the signs of life of Vancouver? Can they get up from the beatdown they have received on this map so far?
Kleenex tells a cruise missile. Yeah.
It's called a Hellstorm, Chucks.
It's a wide open hill. It's called death from above.
Here it comes. 04. Toast. Oh no, the trophy eats the little ones. There you go. That makes enough sense to me. I don't hate that. A little sidewinders, the Heat Seekers. And big attack now from Ultra. Vancouver still alive, and that trophy system is putting in work behind 04. Surely gone now, though. Beans and the boys wind up for the second hit. Here we go. How strong is the core of Vancouver Surge?
I think the core might get broken down. Kleenex just goes for the sort of top grapple flank, and now Hixie is trapped in a corner with absolutely no help. He does get his one, but now he's got the rest of the team just there for the trades, and 20 seconds to go, and Ultra at least forced the game 5.
Well, we keep our shoes on. We're not going anywhere. We're staying on red card, but it ain't over yet. My Insight just takes that zip for free. No one ever seems to contest him. He is running upstairs, and he's making his aims look like a jackal. Hixie wins it from down low. That is the map, though, boys and girls. An absolute beatdown. A Protocol pounding. Perfunctory work out of Ultra. No love. As they put Surge to the sword. And now we go to a game 5.
So much passion on the line in this game 5 as well. Could be a difference maker, man. This is Ultra starting their year off with a perfect 2-0 start, and this is Vancouver potentially with an early upset And a big team to take down as well if they can make it happen. But an absolute slamming on the chameleon map that is Protocol.
Yeah, brilliant.
A nice combination of so many maps we have seen throughout Call of Duty history, but just a completely dominant win. I mean, you go from P2 to P4, and you got 3 total seconds there for Vancouver off the rip. I mean, that is completely destructive. The P3, P4 chain, absolutely at its finest, and a lot of credit to Joe Deceives in those moments as well. You know, sort of bolsters his team and creates that opportunity for him both times.
Yeah, we were giving a lot of love to Insight, of course, but Kleenex with a 3K, Beans with a 3K damage as well, 27 and 18, 28 and 18. Boys were absolutely cooking. Insight's 22 and 14, though, living in those top windows. Absolutely living up there. Really, really good stuff there from Ultra. Well, they're right back in this series. We now go to a game 5. Protocol Search and Destroy. And you're not wrong, mate. It has been the S&Ds that have been winning it for Ultra now. I've got another nice contender for what do we call this series? The Maple Massacre from Jacob. Maple Massacre?
Well, that's if Toronto wins.
Yeah,
if Toronto's like up like 4-0 in the head-to-head, then we can go with that.
I like that one. I like that one a lot. But we're going to continue to workshop this one throughout the break, folks. When we come back on the other side of it, it is going to be our game 5. Protocol, S&D to determine who comes out on top here. We'll be right back. mesdames and messieurs, welcome back to Game 5. Vancouver Surge taking on Toronto Ultra. We've received lots of good names for this Canadian clash, but none of them are that good. So we're going to keep calling it the Canadian clash. Until something red hot comes our way, we're going to keep workshopping it. But either way, it has been a fantastic series, man. I mean, however you dress in whichever side of this Canadian coin you are hoping lands up right, it's been a treat, a real treat indeed. Protocol SD, here we go.
This is a weird place to have like all those arcade machines. I mean, I'm down for the entertainment. You need something to do, but you're so far away from everything.
Now, this is a little like Black Ops, launch site. You've got a sub there, you've got a helicopter for pickups, there's a barracks, there's a military base here, they've got SAM sites.
It's an incredibly serious place. You want arcade machines?
Yeah, man, everyone's got to let loose every now and then. Everyone's got to unwind, play some games, download the command center. The one thing, though, that does get me, the big gun up top, like the ship cannon, has got a really, really narrow field of fire. That, to me, just isn't a good placement.
I mean, design features, they'll take it in consideration.
Miss me with that. Miss me with that. The SAM site's all good, but so 60, he's not dying here. He's backing up. Joe Deceives, he may be the demon down low, but up top here, he's just another angel. Not going to get anything done from up here, Joe. You got to go down and find your kills.
And by the looks of it, this is actually going to be a forced A hit. No space really taken on the offensive side of things, but you do catch that first blood. Nasty, welcome to the death screen. Now you got an extra body to go for this hit.
Tough gunfight to win. Kleenex. Oh, Boozer. You got it. He's looking for him. Maybe he's going to go down low, actually.
He's just playing for the trap.
Oh, yeah, Boozer B. He's still there. Joe's going to lay it ASAP. Less than 30 in the clock, and the Boozer's going to go, huh? He's dead, let alone going, huh? Great job out of Beans.
Kleenex is also just playing with 04. Kleenex is trapping the players in Spiral, and 04 does make it out to try to make this play, but this would be a 1 versus 4 clutch with bomb down.
Don't hate it. He's got a Krig. He's got an aims. Can he aim with it? Oh, Beans wants this fight. He's coming to you, Joe. No, he's not. He's pinned. He's never going to get the defuse. Nice work, Toronto. Beans may put the bullet in, but the team won the round.
That was just a really nice performance. I was talking about how I'm thinking it has to be an A hit, just the amount of space they had taken on the mini-map, and then the moment that Insight gets that first blood on Nasty, opens up the door for Kleenex just to run it down. He snaps in position. Players are going to be trapped down low, so you can just cross over top, and Beans as confident as ever.
I mean, whatever they're talking about, it must be great. Beans' facial reactions to, conversations, so fun. But definitely an air of pressure here. Ultra boys know a win is essential. You don't want to start the season off with a loss to Surge.
Just going for it.
It has been sent. It has been received.
Just move it. Nice. Joe Deceives, that's a huge win. 2 on the round.
2-2. Hixie with the bomb plant. Bad news, Joe's alive. He wants to come down there and he wants to kill you. Insight with a lovely bit of angle here from up top. Can guide Joe in. Sometimes we all need a bit of help. And here we go. Hixie. Are you ready for the fight? Yes, you are. And second sensational round from Surge.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit too quick. The call is on point. Like, if you got Nasty or whoever it was, like, up top, isolate the guy around the bomb, but Joe Deceives just full sends it, and don't get me wrong, right play in the moment, but as is tradition, we've said it a few times this series, bit off more than he could chew. Hixie on point for that little 1v2 moment.
Yum, 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 yum. Not everyone has the constitution for that kind of bite. Here we go. Another round. This time, Ultra on attack. A-Site's been getting the love in general. The B-Bomb site not nearly as popular, but we have seen some incredibly decisive rounds. And it's down low. Once again, it's your boy Joe Deceives. And looky, it's another 2-piece. Can he get the third? He absolutely can. He really can. In fact, if that stun connects, he really goes for it. It could be an ace for Joe. I'm calling it now. Okay.
His team let him down.
Okay, that's tough. Insight's hurt as well. This might be the bounce back. Nasty 1v2. Whew, it was close, but no cigar. Ultra alive and kicking.
And that's just like the schmovement sort of play there for Joe Deceives as well. If you're just trying to hit down low, it is chaos. You're worried about the stuns and nades. You really want a trophy, but little slip, little slide, cuts the corner, and Joe Deceives, zero fear in his heart, just pushes straight through the middle of that site. Nice little cheeky flank to give you those 2 kills and effectively seals the deal. So again, no moment of hesitation. You hesitate, you die. He catches both of these players, and just a nice little sequence. And smart player, doesn't overcommit, doesn't go chasing for the kill. You already made the highlight play, get the bomb down, lest your teammates let you die while planning.
I'd have got Bloodlust there and definitely gone for the third instead of planting the bomb like I was supposed to.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure, you know, dude. Inside with the first blood makes things way easier for Ultra now on the approach. Pixie backs up. He's got a lot of choices here. There's 3 members by Big Door. Here come the big boys through Big Door. 1. No, doesn't get brought down. You got to send some of these players forward. Got to catch these angles out. Abuza backs up. The bomb does get planted. Things are getting hot already. Beans is in. Still players on the outside. Pixie sends it. Nearly gets 2. And that is the round. Ultra have just banged that one wide open. Surge, no hope on the hold.
Yeah, that's destructive too. I didn't quite catch it on the minimap. Don't know how it happened, but 04 got caught as well. So Abuz is out here fighting 3 players at the exact same time, and just that overwhelming force able to deliver. Ultra calculated on it. I mean, again, a different idea every single time. Triple up Big Door to go for the retake. Send Joe Deceives in for the kill. Whatever you need to do on any given round, Ultra always have a plan.
Always do. Search and Destroy is looking pretty good for Toronto Ultra, eh? That Vancouver Surge, their hard points are nice. But you need something extra now. Here we go. Ultra back on the attack, and look, it's been good.
Ooh, he gets spotted though. That might sort of kill the push. They were looking to get active, and Kleenex didn't stop him at all.
No. Kleenex killed.
I love that call.
Oh yeah, leaves a trophy as well. Leaves the player, leaves a trophy, and bad luck. Sorry, mate. Bad luck for 04 as well, as he goes down on the other side of the map. So you trade out the tail ends of your team. Ixie.
That's tough.
That's bomb as well. Beans wins it. A single bullet was all it took. Nice advantage down here, but he has to recover the bomb. And there go Vancouver, swarming all over it.
I don't think Vancouver, do they recognize? Well, if they're backing down like this, possibly. No, they're worried about the flank, so Vancouver did not recognize the situation. But it doesn't mean it's an easy one for Ultra to clutch. And yeah, well, if Abuja did it before, he certainly does now. They have the bomb down.
Yeah, how do you miss that thing? It's huge. 20 seconds. In sight. He's going the long way round. Beans, oh dear, maintaining bomb site presence. He's got the bomb. He's going to double back and get the plant. That's huge. Nasty. You dirty boy gets his kill. And now a 1v1 in the depths of protocol, and he has been gifted a freebie, boys and girls. Patience pays off for Mr. Plumridge. That's his defuse, and that's 3-2.
I was really hoping to set up the old battle of the Brits there, and it was just the easiest clutch of all time there for Nasty. So great 1v2, not too shabby. Trades out 1 kill, and then easy reads there after the fact. And Beans, unfortunate. Not a lot you can do, I suppose, in that situation. You just hope you pick one of 3 lanes. Hope he watches one of the other 2. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's pure maths, isn't it, mate? Wow, what a fun search. Got another good suggestion here from Ripley. The shoot-a-boot. Quite like that. Okay, maybe not. Ixie's nade pushes Joe out of position. Oh, lads, back up. Literally back up. Take the zip. Rethink the play and go to B.
I hear you on the Ripley comm. I have to be dialed in to figure out how many players are dropping down low versus up top, but it's going to be a B hit.
They all know.
Without question.
Ultra have all backed up. They've given up. Joe's going to stay down low as the Vanguard there. 04 pinned. Beans. Uh-oh. He slipped out. Bomb's been planted. Here comes Kleenex. Finds the first, and it's a big one. Eyes towards the bomb, and the player prone on the box next to him. Oh! Does he get it? Pixie, there to help out. Inside by lockers, 20 seconds on the clock.
You just don't have time. I mean, Abuza just checked the bomb and cleared it out. That's nobody has to move for the next 7 seconds, so the player in Spiral just can wait to get active.
Wait.
They're swarming around it. You're hopping it, but it's a cheeky Abuza.
It's the cheekiest Abuza. Is he going to do anything about it, though? He does! Oh, Abuza! What a play! The timing! 3-3. Thanks to a cheeky Abuza.
And back-to-back 1v2 clutches as well for the AR players of Vancouver Surge, but I feel like this one for Abuza, just a little bit easier. Perfect hiding spot. You're having to check the helicopter as he back spawn. And just the fact that he got the clearance early and his team might have fallen, but they bought him enough time that he knows exactly when to pop up. He doesn't have to check it twice. Just wait for 7.5 seconds to hit. That's your go button.
That was still close,
Making
though.
it look easy.
It was still close, man. That was a very, very good hit on the defuse. Pandemonium around the bottom side of the lockers building. That was where I was a little dicey there for Vancouver. I thought, I don't think you get out of this one, lads. Beautiful work, though. Oh, Protocol, you're a lot of fun to watch. Ultra once again. It's Kleenex, the sole man forward right now. A little bit of love there for the B-bomb site, and it does look like we've got a player down low on A for Vancouver.
And this is just a look at how you clear a map, right? Check every single corner, make sure nobody's hopping up, wait for someone to push out. Because right now, his teammates do not have any bit of information. You don't know how many players are down low. You don't know if they're in the back spawn. And 40 seconds have been burned, and right now he's army crawling up so he doesn't get spotted from the helicopter.
Oh my goodness.
They're just waiting for intel. They have nothing right now.
Now, what's the Danish for solid snake? That's a very particular one, folks. I'm going to need that tweet at the ASAP. Thank you so much. Abuza spots him, and now you got to run. You got to get out. Full pockets, though, for Kleenex. He's got lots to work with here, and that's it. Let them know it's coming. Oh, yeah. Surge are out. They've taken the bait. They're going up towards B. 04. Oh, you're in trouble now, boys. Somebody get that bomb down ASAP.
You just want to get them off bomb if you can. It's sort of a desperation, maybe play. The only thing you can do. Hixie picks up to make it a 3v3, and they're trying to be surrounding on this swarm. 1 in Spiral, 2 from Big Door.
Quick check. Inside, you patient demon. The shoulders. The shoulders. Hixie and Nasty. Destroyed. Ultra, what a round.
And it's that perfect play there from Kleenex. We're watching the man calculate, throw all the shoulders, get the intel, and he snaps into position. Has one gunfight against a guy in the back steps. He hightails it across the map, and he just gets beautiful Call of Duty timing down low. And of course, Kleenex is the setup man for his longtime duo. Insight there just to knock him down. If you don't know what a god spot is on a map, watch Insight on the mini map. He will show you.
He'll be there. He'll be there whenever. Well, it's only a round advantage. I was going to sing 2, but there we go. 4-3 in this marathon of a red card. Down low we go. Send it. That's awkward. That's Kleenex. That's the trades. And that for now is a quiet bomb site. Counterattack from Ultra surely is on.
Yeah, Hixie went for the Joe Deceives play, but Kleenex knows how it's done. At least gets his one.
There's the plant for elevator side. Nasty with a spiral coverage. Good luck, lads. You've seen this work out for Ultra time and time again. Will this be another 3v3?
Yeah, they've been so heavy on the Big Door retake as well, and they're shaping up for it again. Bean's taking a different angle. Maybe look to try to rip the guy and back him down from computers. But it's a tough angle.
Yeah. It's the Christmas cracker setup. Pull either end. It's the bit in the middle that goes boom. Who's going to pop? Joe's in. He's taking care of one tail. The second, no. Nasty wins it. Trophy good. Insight. Pick a corner. Game over. Nice work. Surge survive the post-plant situation this time. And it's 4-4.
And yeah, you love when the default strat works out. 3 players going down low. Kleenex does his job, gets his kill, gets traded out. And no time wasted on the bomb plant. Efficient works on the trades. And I mean, yeah, players sliding the bomb site. They don't know if players are tucked away in the back or if they're sliding into a crossfire. And it's a good thing flashes are not being used in the CDL because Nasty would go blind.
Oh, God, yeah. Didn't think about that. Poor bloke.
look, I mean, that's just...
Hell yeah. 9 bang going out. Classic Black Ops 4. 4-4. No need for the zips. The lads are in. The stun lands. Anything else to throw? That could hurt. Yeah, 04's there. Here we go, boys.
Oh, no.
Oh. His teammates are there for it. He's playing it safe. Here's the slide. Kleenex is in. Oh! He's with the coverage. Nasty. 1v2.
They just had him in a kill box and they let him out.
Ay, Dios mío. Patience. Nasty patience. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Shoulders. Has to isolate the fights and win them so decisively. Ah, goodness. Here comes Beans. 20 seconds. Okay. I like it. The time's not on his side, though. You gotta go huge. Oh, nasty. You solved the puzzle, but you solved it a little too late. Ultra match point.
Oh my God, that's a crazy round, dude. They dropped the trophy down the elevator shaft and it didn't block that first stun. So 4 players got hit. Whoever threw it is yelling, I stun 4, I stun 4. Guy drops down the elevator shaft. Like, they had the entire team completely trapped in, but instead of challenge, they laying down on the bomb, the coverage not quite there, and all the players you had trapped, you just let the floodgates open and Ultra capitalize. And then Kleenex, just that little dance in the 2v1, absolutely perfect. No mistakes made. Nasty makes a hell of a play, but simply not enough.
Production confirmed it was a 17-second kill box. Hold their chance. Here we go, folks. Fast B hit. Beans, that is for you. It doesn't connect, but that's a lot of information again. Bomb planted right now. Vancouver want to take the round fast.
And it's that guy in helicopter as well. 04 is sort of in the long-term clutch spot. And Ultra, yep, not the start you want. You do not have a lot of time to work with on a retake, and if you're down a man, this is incredibly difficult to pull off.
Beans has got to snipe him. It's never going to happen. Not with the aims. Oh, Joe Deceives gets in. The Beans under his own cover. Oh, it's wow. You dirty little corner, Hixie. Ah, round 11. Pure filth.
Well, I think if I'm Vancouver here, I think I'd rather have the offensive round. Just like getting a B hit executed so well in that moment, I feel like it's just going to give you options. Like Ultra, I don't know what either team would decide to do for a defensive setup, but we'll see how it shapes up. I was absolutely not keeping track of the kills.
Oh, I'm just here for, I'm here just having a good time. But
round 11 vibes, dude. Let's go.
Gongs out, dongs out here on Protocol. Attacking round for Vancouver. They got a chance. What will they do with it? They've been wonderfully creative so far. We're going downstairs. Joe Deceives spotted out. Double nades on him. Only one. 04 brought down. Trades are there. One more player coming on through. It's going to be a very, very dangerous retake. 3v3. Here we go. Oh, sugar. Beans takes care of Nasty.
I was about to say, we've seen this round before. Beans is the difference maker.
But Hixie has brought a toy. Is he making up for the man down? Insight. He's got to worry about that. It explodes. Does it deal enough damage? Hixie down. Ah! Ultra with another sensational retake. Search and destroy. Once again goes their way.
The Emperor has decided their fate. You got a 3v3. The retake on that site is incredibly difficult. You need someone to be the decider. Beans rises to the occasion. He delivers.
Wow. Another round 11. Another absolute nail-biter. What a brilliant, brilliant series. 6-5. Look at this. Hard points were solid from both sides. That vault control, absolute banger. Once again, Ultra proved to be one of the best search and destroy teams in the league as of right now. That's just the way it goes, folks. Wow. Hope to see many, many more series like that between these two organizations throughout the year, and we will find a good name for it.